Saib Tabrizi, the word king. Welcome back to our English learning series. Can a small pistachio nut teach you how to live wisely? In part 4, Saib looked at the battles inside every person. Now his most surprising 2-line poems begin. Let us listen closely. He started with something unexpected, a bowl of pistachios. The pistachio that is open loses its own head, he said. Close your laughing mouth in this big party of the world. He was not against laughter. He was only warning us against careless laughter. The person who laughs too much shows all their secrets. Other people can hurt the one who is too open. That small picture of a nut teaches a very big lesson. Not every feeling needs to be shown to everyone. Not every thought needs to be spoken. Keeping some things private is not a weakness. Sometimes, it is the smartest and strongest thing you can do. His next poem surprised his readers in a different way. Old people, he said, want more things than young people do. In autumn, a leaf shows many more colors than in spring. The older we become, the more we seem to want. That is one of the strangest truths of human life. He did not say this to make older people feel bad. He said it with great wonder. Life does not become quiet when we get older. It gets louder and more colorful. Even an autumn leaf shines with bright colors before it falls. His next short poem asked a question about the world around him. The world has become quiet with tired and sad people, he said. Where is the great call that will wake them up? He felt that his world had lost its energy. Too many people were sleeping through their own lives. He did not give a simple answer to that question. He left it open. Sometimes, a good question helps more than a good answer. He planted the seed and trusted the reader to water it. That trust in the reader is part of what made him great. His poem about memory and time is one of his most honest. Whatever leaves our life, we remember it kindly, he said. Today's face looks more beautiful in tomorrow's mirror. We see the past in a kinder way than when we were living it. Time washes away the pain of every difficult moment. Many people have had this feeling, but could not explain it. You even miss days that were not happy in the past. Saib gave a name to that feeling 400 years ago. And that idea still fits perfectly today. That truth belongs to all times and places. A quiet and deep poem came next. The world slowly loses the people we love, he said. One by one, our loved ones leave. And no new person can take the place of those who are gone. Each loss is real. No one can truly replace another person. That poem does not try to comfort us with sweet words. It simply tells the plain truth. Sometimes, the most honest thing is also the hardest to hear. And Saib never chose comfort over honesty. That is why his sad poems feel so real and honest. His poem about Jacob and Egypt came from a famous old story. In the story, Jacob lost his son Joseph for many years. His eyes became blind from crying with deep sadness. But Saib looked at the story in a surprising way. Where is an eye like Jacob's to see hidden truth? He asked. 100 caravans, travel groups, have arrived at once from Egypt. He meant, we are surrounded by good gifts we cannot see. Good things arrive in our lives, and we miss them. This happens because we are not looking with the right eyes. We need eyes that understand real sadness. Only the person who has known deep pain can truly see real joy. His warning about dishonest people was direct and clear. Never give power to someone who is selfish or dishonest, he said. They will not use what you give them for your good. They will waste your time, your trust, and your kindness on themselves. Once you understand this, you will never forget it. This lesson is still powerful today. In offices, homes, and every workplace, we meet such people. They take what you give and use it only for themselves. Saib spoke about this clearly and directly. His advice was clear and simple. Do not give them control. Next, his poem moved to the people who have no power. The cry of hurting people will reach others, he said. It will enter even the hardest hearts in the end. He compared this to crying that shakes an iron chain. Even the cold iron of a prison can carry the sound. No cry of real pain is ever lost. He then said something that surprised many readers in the city. Do not leave your home country, he warned. The outside world is like a dark well. He had traveled far and lived in many places. But he returned home. And his love for home inspired this poem. Home is not just a place, it protects your heart. People who leave their home do not always find a better life elsewhere. Sometimes they find nothing except emptiness. Saib knew this from his own real life. Only someone who has traveled far could write so deeply. And yet, this is still only a small part of his wisdom. In part 6, his deepest and most personal poems will begin. The stories of the candle, the paradise song, and the deep ocean are still waiting for you. Thank you for learning English with us today. Which of Saib's lessons from part 5 did you like the most? Write in the comments and subscribe for more stories of Persia.